Well, hello one and all! Benjamin Mason here, and I'm going to show you my Nintendo Entertainment System video game collection. First up, I have Anticipation, Nintendo's first video board game. Party fun for all ages. Next up, I have Back to the Future, based on the 1985 film of the same name, starring Michael J. Fox. Help Marty McFly fix the past to save the future. Here's Batman, the video game. Yep. Next up is Konami's classic hockey game, Blades of Steel. Moving on to Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. I'll just leave it at that, okay? Moving on to Classic Concentration, based on the challenging television game show. That's right, I watched a lot of Classic Concentration growing up. And this game is based on that show, as mentioned. Show you the cartridge, and there it is. Classic Concentration. Moving on to Dick Tracy, made by Bandai. Next up, Double Dare, based on Nickelodeon's classic game show. Full of those obstacle courses and those questions. And of course, the physical challenges, of course. Double Dare. Very fun game. Here's Dr. Mario! Moving on to DuckTales, made by Capcom, based on the highly successful animated series DuckTales. Yep. Here's Family Feud, based on the game show Family Feud, of course. Survey says you get the idea. Next up is Fester's Quest. That's right, Fester from the Addams Family, of course. This game made by Sunsoft. Here's Final Fantasy, the very first in the Final Fantasy series. This game has come a long way, this series, that is. And a very, very, very good game, too. Excellent. Here's Friday the 13th. Destroy Jason if you can. Friday the 13th. A highly successful film franchise. And a good game too, and it's also made by LJN, pardon me. Alright, Friday the 13th. Here's Ghostbusters 2, made by Activision, based on the film Ghostbusters 2. And there's the cast on there. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, Ernie Hudson. Ghostbusters 2. Moving on to Ghosts and Goblins, made by Capcom. Here's Hollywood Squares, based on the game show of Hollywood Squares. The 80s version, that is, with John Davidson as host. Yep. Look at all those cars. Take the game out of the box and show you it's there. Hollywood Squares. Moving on to Jaws. This time, there's no escape. This is based on the movie Jaws, which is also based off the book Jaws by Peter Benchley. Jaws. Aha! Next up is Jeopardy! Based on the top hit TV game show. Questions are answers, and answers are questions. Yeah, I even said that just now. Yep. I've watched a lot of Jeopardy. And you folks at home have too. You can also play it on the NES. Here you go. Jeopardy! Next up is Jeopardy Junior Edition. And here's Jeopardy 25th Anniversary Edition. Next up is Major League Baseball, America's favorite pastime, brought to life with all the excitement of a real game. This is an MLB licensed game only. Just the teams and their logo, maybe not their logos, but I haven't really played this game that much. But this is MLB right here. Yep. Play ball! Next up is Metal Gear, the original. Here's Paperboy. Next up is RoboCop. Yep. Based off the movie, of course, RoboCop. Okay, here's Super Jeopardy, based on the 1990 tournament of Super Jeopardy. There you go. That's right, the $250,000 challenge. Now, we have the, well, there was the quarterfinals, and then the semifinals, and of course the finals, of course. Now, in the quarterfinals, of course, there were 4 contestants, and only 3 in the semifinals and the finals, of course. Here you go, Super Jeopardy! Oh, and by the way, let me just explain this real quick. In Super Jeopardy, in the first round, the clues are worth 200 to 1,000 points, not dollars. And that's in the first round, Jeopardy round. In the second round, Double Jeopardy, clues are worth 500 to 2,500 points. There you go. Super Jeopardy. Now on to one of the great games of all time, Super Mario Brothers. One of my all-time favorites. There you go. Nothing more to say about that. Okay. Here's Super Mario Brothers, but to go along with it is Duck Hunt. Now you can't play Duck Hunt without the NES Zapper. Here you go. Both great games, Mario and Duck Hunt. Next up is Super Mario Brothers 2. This game is based off the Japan video game on the Famicom called Doki Doki Panic. In this game is basically Doki Doki Panic, but with Mario characters. Super Mario Brothers 2, there you go. Mario Madness. And naturally, I also have Super Mario Brothers 3. This game, still well known to this date. Super Mario Brothers 3. Also a classic game. Now on to Superman, the video game. You are Superman. And there's a symbol right there. Open this up. Here you go. Superman. Here's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright. I also have The Hunt for Red October, based on the movie of the same name, which is also based off the book of the same name. There's Sean Connery on there. The Hunt for Red October. Here's The Karate Kid, Master of the Martial Arts, based on that movie of The Karate Kid. There you go. There's Ralph Macchio and Pat Morita. On to Wheel of Fortune, based on the #1 hit TV game show. Yep, I'm a wheel watcher, have been for years. Wheel of Fortune on NES. Next up is Wheel of Fortune Family Edition, also based off that same game show. This one in a box. There you go. Now I'll show you what's inside the box. The cartridge, of course. Wheel of Fortune Family Edition. Here's Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White. There you go. 2,000 new puzzles and all new graphics. There you go. Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White. Right there. On to Wheel of Fortune Junior Edition. Hundreds of questions. Questions, you mean puzzles. Well, you get the picture. For ages 7 and up. Now, here's Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Can you solve the mystery? Based off the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Here you go. Alright, and last but certainly not least is WWF WrestleMania, made by Acclaim, with Hulk Hogan on the cover. Here you go. And there you have it. Those are all my Nintendo Entertainment System video games. Well, that's it for right now. I'll see you again next time. Have a good one.